Hey guys, today we are just outside of Gatlinburg, Tennessee on the spur. Directly behind us is the Westgate Smoky Mountain Resort, and inside it, they have a restaurant called Southern Comfort. This is a restaurant that most of you probably didn't know even existed. So we're gonna go inside, show you the menu, and order a couple things for dinner. Then you can decide whether you wanna stop here next time you're in this area. So are you ready, Bobby?
I'm ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
I filmed driving back here, but somehow I deleted it. So I'm going to tell you where it is. If you're at Krispy Kreme in Pigeon Forge, it is 4.3 miles, about 9 minutes away. It's on the spur, and it's on the left side on the spur. It's on the side if you're headed from Gatlinburg to Pigeon Forge. It's kind of hidden in the trees. Just type that address in your GPS, and you can't miss it. Let's head up the steps, enter through the lobby. Look at the detail with the barrels, with the lights. This beautiful fireplace up front, the wood. Really pretty in here. These candles on the table. But look at the size of these fireplaces. 2 of them. The bears going across. Southern Comfort, Southern inspired cuisine. Take a look at the menu, bites and bowls. Starting off with fried green tomatoes for $12, deviled eggs for $14, some queso, Southern jumbo wings $17. There are your choices of barbecue sauces, and catfish nuggets for $14. Gumbo for $14. The next 3 items are salads, Caesar, wedge, and a Cobb salad. If you want to add grilled chicken to this, it's $5, grilled shrimp $7. Southern Comfort award-winning barbecue smokehouse platter, $38, half a rack of ribs, $24, pulled pork, $22, and there are your choices of barbecue sauces. The ribs are smoked for 5 hours and the pork for 10, freshly prepared every day. Straight from the South, their specialty is the Southern fried chicken and biscuit. That's what we're going to get. It is $24. They have a separate fryer that they do the chicken in. They recommended the bacon wrapped meatloaf. They said that's their second biggest seller. They have jambalaya, Texas chicken fried steak, and Southern grilled sirloin for $34. Chicken and dumplings, plank salmon, Carolina shrimp and grits. I think I'm going to try that. They have a half-pound hospitality burger for $20 and Nashville hot chicken for $20. Side choices, most of these are made in-house. Desserts, they have 4 choices for $10 each, but if you want to get fancy, do the tabletop s'mores dessert experience. Make s'mores right at your table. For 2 people, it's $12. 4, it is $21. With a name like Southern Comfort, you know they have to have a drink menu, and here it is, the new classics. Keep it classic, Smoky Mountain Moonshine, and wine for $13 a glass. Flights and beer and Southern Sangria. Let's take a look at the top of the menu. You can pause it if you want to read all this. It says, Southern Comfort is a collection of the best dishes from the South. It's a mixture of low country soul food, Creole, Cajun, and there is a difference in good old Southern home cooking. Nobody makes it better than Mama. So this is home cooked meals that you get here. Food has arrived. There's my Carolina shrimp and grits. And it smells so good. And here's Bobby's Southern fried chicken.
With grilled watermelon, apple butter, and a biscuit. And look at this heaping stack of mashed potatoes.
That's homemade mashed potatoes. Show us that watermelon, Bobby, with the grill marks. I don't think we've ever had grilled watermelon before.
I make grilled pineapple at home, but never watermelon.
Maybe we'll start after we try this.
I like the presentation of the dinners being in the skillets. I think I'm going to try the chicken breast. Looks very crispy. You get a thigh and a leg and a breast. I like the Southern style breading they're using. It just has a mild flavor to it. The chicken's very tender, and you can see it's very juicy.
Mm-hmm. You can see that from over here. Looks crispy.
Very crispy. We'll try the mashed potatoes. These are made in-house. Look at the steam coming off of those.
I know. They gave you a lot of them.
A lot of chives. You can see the skin still on them. Looks like red potatoes. Definitely can tell those are homemade pieces of the potatoes and the skin. They're buttery and creamy. I get a little hint of garlic in these. Very good. Fresh baked biscuit, golden brown. I'm going to try the apple butter. It's flaky, warm. There you go.
And they just started serving dinner at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
From 5 to 9 is the dinner. That's when you get the chicken. That's what you want. It's not on the lunch menu again.
The apple butter is very good. Tastes like baked apples with some cinnamon, maybe some clove. Just reminds me of spices that you use in the fall. Biscuits very soft.
That's a lot of food.
It is.
Now, pick up that grilled watermelon and try it out. Let me just see it one more time. Different.
Okay. I noticed this slice of watermelon had seeds in it. I like watermelon with seeds better because the ones with this that are seedless just seem like there's not as much flavor. They don't get as ripe or something.
No, I don't know what it is about
This is very juicy. It's got a good flavor to it, sweet, and it's warm. It's a different way of eating it. I make pineapple on the grill at home. I like how they put the flowers inside of the barrel. That's a nice added touch to the table.
Carolina shrimp and grits, jumbo shrimp, peppers, onions, and andouille sausage topped on a bed of creamy white cheddar grits. And I got macaroni and cheese. Now this is not made here, but it is made with beer cheese. So I thought that sounded pretty good. That's why I wanted to try it. Look how good that looks. It's gonna be a lot of flavors going on in that. And the shrimp are pretty good size. Let's get into it. Let's just try a shrimp by itself. It's all sauteed together, and it has that sausage, that Cajun sausage in there, so it's gonna have a lot of flavors in that. And with those onions, it's gonna be sweet, maybe a little bit of spiciness. Like it's grilled it just right. That's a meaty shrimp, grilled to perfection. It takes on the flavors of those onions and peppers in there. Not much of the flavor of the sausage yet with the shrimp. It's good. Now, let's just get it all together. One more bite, finish it off. Now let's go after the sausage, one of my favorite things. Some of these peppers, get some of them on there. Onions. Let's go ahead and get some grits. See the cheese in there. Man, that looks good, but it smells so good. That's what you guys are missing. They brought it out, you could really smell it, and you still can. Trying all this together, you do get that sweetness from those onions being grilled and with the peppers, and you taste a little bit of spice from the andouille sausage. I'm just gonna try it by itself too. Sausage has a little bite from that casing, but it has a little kick on the back end because the back of my throat's kind of burning, but it's very flavorful. Let's try the grits by themselves, Bobby. Let you guys see those. You can taste the texture of the grits, but they're still creamy. By themselves, they've taken on some of the spice from the sausage, but eating them with the peppers and everything else, you don't notice much of the spice. It's not a spicy dish, it's a mild dish. They're flavorful. I know they're cheese grits. You can taste a little hint of the cheese in there. I think it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
Well, you got macaroni and cheese.
I'm gonna try that. Just finish this off. All right, now let's try the mac and cheese made with beer cheese. Man, that is creamy. Look at all that cheese in there. That is a thick sauce. If you like beer cheese, you're gonna love this because that's what it tastes like. I like beer cheese because I dip my pretzels in it. It's very creamy, it's hot, noodles are prepared well. I don't know if I've had mac and cheese made with beer cheese, so it's completely different. I'm used to that cheddar flavor of mac and cheese, but it's pretty good. I don't know which one I like better because I like beer cheese. If you don't like beer cheese, you're not gonna like this at all. See it in there, Bobby, how creamy that is?
It looks very creamy.
Before we go though, I gotta try the shrimp, everything together in one bite. Gotta do it. I got it all. It's hard to get all of it on the fork. That was very good, but that's almost too much at one time. I think the rest of the way, I'm just going to eat the sausage with the grits and the shrimp by itself. But it has great flavor, and all that took on the flavor of the vegetables. And you can taste some of those creamy grits in the background.
I want you to try some of this grilled watermelon, John.
The sweetness comes through on that, but you can taste the grill on that. That's completely a different way to eat it. It's even different than the pineapple. The pineapple, when you grill it, you don't notice the grill flavor as much. This you do. I have to start trying that on the grill.
Got some grits, peppers, green and red peppers, it looks like.
Got them both, and some onions on there.
Oh, there are onions?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like the peppers. They give it that sweet flavor with the onions. The texture's like a little firm, but still you get a little bit of crunch to them.
Mm-hmm.
And the grits, I did enjoy those also. I'm gonna try the shrimp. Shrimp was very good. They prepared it well. But I think I would eat the shrimp and then the grits.
Oh.
Yeah, I love shrimp, so I'd want that flavor by itself.
And you also tried the mac and cheese off camera. What did you think about it?
I didn't care for the beer cheese. It's got a strong flavor to it. I'd rather have cheddar.
You gotta like beer cheese, like I said,
do.
to enjoy this. Piece of Bobby's chicken. It's crispy. That's good fried chicken. I like the breading that they put on there, the Southern style breading. I think it's a good meal, Bobby. I mean, if you wouldn't have got that, I was probably gonna get it. And that breast has a lot of meat in it. And I tried Bobby's mashed potatoes. They have a garlic flavor to them, but they are very good. This is a very filling meal. We wanted to maybe order some kind of dessert, but guys, look, I got grits, I got mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And another thing about this mac and cheese, it is such a thick sauce, it's starting to fill me up. I don't think I have room to try any of the desserts, but maybe sometime we'll come back and try. Maybe we'll come back and do the s'mores.
Yeah,
sometime.
I'll have to think about trying
I
that.
just think I could do it tonight because I
know I
hate to
can.
waste it. Who wants to buy a dessert, eat one of them, and just throw it away? We don't want to waste our food. We're paying for it. We don't want to waste it. Let's take a look at our receipt here at Southern Comfort. The Carolina shrimp and grits, $26. The Southern fried chicken and biscuit, $24. Grand total, $55.63. There's your address. If you come to Southern Comfort, it has gone cashless. Just giving you a heads up. You saw us come up the steps when we came in, but they have another entrance. It's your handicap parking ramp. You will just come down through here and enter this way. They also have outside seating available. Let's take a look at this resort while we're out here. Never been here. It's pretty. They have a water park in here. I think even if you're not staying here, you can buy tickets and go to it. All right, let's go in. This young lady is opening the door for me. Thank you so much. So if you parked in a handicapped parking spot, this is how you would get to the restaurant. But look around how beautiful this resort is. Fireplace, nice bar. We might have to check in to see what it costs to stay here sometime. We came in that door, you would come in that door. We just left the Westgate Smoky Mountain Resort after eating at Southern Comfort. What did you think about it?
It's a beautiful building inside. You have all those open windows and the light fixtures, so it was really bright in there with that beautiful fireplace. Our waiter was Dustin. He was very friendly. Thanks for taking care of us. I ordered the fried chicken. They prepare that every day. They hand batter it so it's not frozen. So you can only order that at 5 o'clock. It's not on the lunch menu. It came with 3 pieces. It was very crispy. I ordered the mashed potatoes, which they make there also. I came with the grilled watermelon and the biscuit with the apple butter. I really enjoyed both of those. Now I know you saw us walk up all those stairs, which is good exercise for us, but there is another way to come in for handicap accessibility.
I ordered these shrimp and grits, and that was a filling meal, especially when I added on that mac and cheese because it was creamy. A heavy side, strong flavor of beer cheese. If you don't like beer cheese, you're not going to like that. I like both. Bobby tried it. What'd you think of that, Bobby?
It had too of a strong flavor for me. I didn't care for it.
The grits had a great flavor to them, and they just went well with all the vegetables and the sausage and the shrimp. The shrimp was prepared great. It took on all the flavors of the peppers and onions that it was grilled with. I was happy with the meal. It was $26. Now let's talk about the prices. $24 for chicken, $26 for mine. This is a resort restaurant, so it's going to be a little higher than it would be if it was sitting out by itself. But I thought the meal was good.
Me too.
I have no complaints about the price. We showed you the whole menu. If you see something on there you think you would like, you might want to try it out. That's the thing about this channel, guys. We show you the menu, show you what it costs, show you what we get for the price, and we let you decide whether you want to go or not. It looks like a pretty nice place. Maybe we need to come back there and stay sometime. I think it's like a timeshare or something. But I enjoyed the whole thing. I really liked the environment in there with those gigantic fireplaces. The staff Bobby touched on, they were all friendly. Good trip for me in there tonight.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again, J and B have left the building.